Good evening. My name is Matthew Arnold Williams. I am a graduate of the 2018 summer class of the Via Hefta Street Academy. Thank you. Because of the Via Hefta Street Academy, I can now stand up and honestly talk about my life. Via Hefta has given me the opportunity to re-examine and re-establish my life. Via Hefta has given me a future, a new future, one that I can believe in. Via Hefta has given me a realistic hope. This is the essence of the Via Hefta philosophy: opportunity and change, facilitation and fulfillment. There is the old adage, give a man a fish and feed him for a day, teach a man to fish and feed him for a lifetime. The Via Hefta Street Academy supplies everything that is required: a ship to go fishing in, an abundance of hooks and nets, and sufficient instruction to make the catch, and then the harvest is made. I am an adopted child and grew up with emotional and mental health challenges. At age 16, 50 years ago, I dropped out of school and ran away from home. I went through life going through one experience to another without any real direction. The message of the day was tune in, turn on, and drop out, and this is exactly what I did. I was not motivated nor had any intention of becoming assimilated into the mainstream of our society. I worked as a missionary support worker, a juvenile counselor, a psychiatric aide, and as a high school teacher, all before achieving my GED at age 32. However, my life changed, and I found myself living on Ontario disability. I was diagnosed with major depression and bipolar disorder. I felt I had no future. I was psychologically paralyzed. I had no direction. I had no purpose. This is where I would remain for more than 25 years. I lived a life with no goals and no opportunities. I became involved with drugs and became addicted. This led to my emotional and mental breakdown. I made a series of bad choices and suffered the consequences. I lost my apartment and left all my possessions behind. I lost everything of value. I became homeless and lived in a men's shelter. I regret the circumstances that brought about my downfall, but now recognize the necessity of those events. They led me to a sober realization. I needed a better life, and I needed help in achieving it. That sober realization is what led me to Via Hefta. For me, the Via Hefta Street Academy was an experience in personal and social dynamics with an emphasis on transformation. It was a confrontation with truth. This truth enabled an opportunity for change and facilitated personal fulfillment. Each workshop experience was a unique event in my transformation. The workshops provided information to effect change and the opportunity for change through experiences with fellow participants. The Via Hefta Street Academy workshops were challenging and engaging. Workshops such as knowing yourself, inspiration, leadership, emotional intelligence, personality dimensions, establishing healthy boundaries, the willpower muscle, or the confidence muscle, all promote group and individual participation. The customer service workshop required our class to break up into groups, and were instructed to approach the service departments of 3 kinds of businesses to assess their effectiveness. This required leadership, communication, group skills, assertiveness, organization, and all of the qualities discussed and studied in every previous workshop, integrated into a practical exercise, all of the key qualities which these workshops are designed to promote. This is what the Via Hefta Academy is all about: educating the individual to be able to live in the world and creating a better world in doing so. This is more than a program to me. It is the ongoing progression of my life. My relationship with my Via Hefta social worker was intense and very personal. At my age, 66, and after 25 years of social withdrawal due to depression, I no longer thought that there were attainable goals available. I was relieved to discover that there is still hope for people like me. My social worker was essential in focusing the purpose of the Via Hefta Street Academy. Being part of a peer group made me feel like I was back in junior high school. I felt young again. I felt a great sense of social acceptance in that we were all a part of the same thing, a sense of togetherness and mutual encouragement. It helped to define the importance of the educational experience as an adventure with others. And what a pleasant surprise to have received a scientific assessment of one's potential and actual capabilities. The vocational assessment I received by Jewish Vocational Services was a rich source of encouragement for personal development. My potential as a future student has been affirmed. I am truly grateful for this knowledge. Today, I'm enrolled in the Transitions Post-Secondary Education program at George Brown College. Classes commence the first week in January. I recently completed the Renée Roth Memorial Speakers Bureau program at Via Hefta in October, which has intensified my sense of self-esteem. I feel capable of presenting myself and my ideas and will do so at school and in my faith community. This is the essence of the Via Hefta philosophy: opportunity and change, facilitation and fulfillment through engagement and participation. I believe in this philosophy. I embrace the opportunities that the Via Hefta Street Academy represents, and I accept the change that is already happening in my life. My reality now is to live a productive life and manage my depression. To withdraw from life is no longer an option. I want to thank all the staff members of the Via Hefta Street Academy for their encouragement, those who administer and coordinate the program, and those who have developed the program over the years. And to everyone here this evening, thank you for supporting and donating to Via Hefta. My success is your success. Thank you. Thank you very much.